오늘은 위쳐 다음 편입니다. 지난번에 예니퍼랑 아주 사랑을 확인하는 시간을 가지고 여기서 예니퍼랑 대화 나누고 나왔죠. 그럼 오늘은 무엇을 해보느냐, 메인 퀘스트를 스켈리게 거 지난번에 해서 다 깼단 말이야. 근데 지금 부가 퀘스트가 꽤 많기 때문에 이거 그때 경주도 다 깬 것 같고, 스켈리게 스파이크 경기장 이것도 쌈박질 해가지고 내가 이거 보상 받아야 되는데 이거 왜 안 받아지지? 뭐 받아지겠지 뭐. 그러면은 우리 이 크래치의 아들 딸내미들을 도와줘야 되는데, 일단은 이건 17렙이고 이거 24렙이고. 근데 왜 세리스 거 없어? 저번에 세리스 거 있었는데. 왜 세리스가 없지? 뭐야? 야, 이건가? 아, 여기 있네. 맨 위에 있네. 뭐지? 이거 왜 맨 위에 있냐? 아, 어이없네. 자, 그러면은 세리스를 일단 도와보도록 하겠습니다. 지금 비닐봉다리는 내가 빵 먹으려고 커피랑 빵 가져와가지고 그냥 접시에다가 안 올리고, 뭐야 왜 저리 멀어? 봉지 째로 갖다 놔가지고 일단은 스볼락으로 가서 스볼락 공고 게시판 한번 읽고.
We serve her who is virgin, mother and crone.
어디야? 빙이. 이 집이구만. 아닌가? 이 집이구만. 맞네.
We'll be done in a moment.
And then a giant sea snake swam up and bit my arm off. The gods have spoken. A sacrifice is needed.
To my mind, it's about you defeating a snake, yeah.
No, they demand a sacrifice. I'm sure of it. It's time.
We must wait for a clearer sign. At least till your next dreaming.
I don't need no more signs.
Looking for Ceres. Heard she stayed here.
Onkrate's daughter. Aye, she was here.
Where is she now?
What?
Ceres. Where's Ceres?
Dunno. Enough of the questions.
아니 여기 방금 전까 얼마 전까지 있었다 해놓고 뭘 묻지 말라 너. 돌았나?
I'm looking for Ceres. Any idea where she might be? I hope she's gone to the village. It's been a time since she visited. She wished to speak to our folk, but...
But?
I worry she might have gone to Jarl Udalric's old family home, though I tried to dissuade her.
Clan Brockvar have something to hide from the Onkrate?
No, it's not that. The house is a strange place. Many believe it haunted.
Great. I love haunted houses. But why would Ceres go there?
Before she left, she had a long talk with the Jarl. Seems she wanted to help him.
With what?
Forgive me. I must go to him.
A promising start.
요구르트는 뭘까? 새로운 인물이야. 요르트, 도축된 동물의 내장을 쳐다봐서 배울 수 있는 가장 큰 것은 이 짐승이 기생충에 감염됐는지 아닌지일 것이라는 게 내 변변찮은 의견이다. 그럼에도 불구하고 요르트는 다른 많은 스켈리게 드루이드처럼, 얘도 드루이드인가 보네. 창자, 점과 손금, 그리고 해몽도 말이다. 하지만 꿈은 그 사람의 영혼으로 향하는 성대한 길이니 좀 더 알아보기 쉽다. 모두에 큰 가치를 두고 있다. 소문에 따르면 그는 동료들 사이에서 존경받을 만한 인물로 몇 번이고 정확히 미래를 예언했고 우둔한 꿈이 의미하는 바를 해석해냈다. 이 드로이드는 모든 열정을 다해 브록바 부족에 헌신하며 요르트는 그 지식과 능력으로 무척 훌륭한 고문이 됐고 여기에 스파이크 루그 족장 우달리크 안 브록바는 큰 신뢰를 보냈다. 뭐 점괘 뭐 미래 뭐 그런 걸 조금 잘 봐가지고 신뢰를 뭐 얻었다 족장한테. 아무튼 요르트는 그가 섬기는 이가 기이한 병환에서 받는 고통을 완화하려고 노력을 했지만 그의 노고에도 불구하고 우달리크의 정신 상태가 악화되는 것을 막을 수가 없었다. 아무튼 이 우달리크라는 게 정신이 왔다리 가다리 하나 보네. 게롤트가 그와 개인적으로 나눈 대화는 소문이 사실임을 증명했다. 우달리크는 신이 그에게 말을 걸고 예지몽을 보여주며 희생을 요구한다는 것을 확신하고 있었다. 그러니까 이 새끼는 약간 조금 신, 종교의 감기에 빠져있다 약간 그런 녀석인가 보네. 위쳐 센스로 세리스를 폐가해서 찾아보자. 오케이. 저마들 뭔데가 하나 드러나 볼까? 여기로 갔는데 잠겼노. 니들은 뭐하노?
Drink last night too?
이 새끼들 내가 말 거니까 다 조용해졌네. 일단은 저 위로 족장님의 집으로 갔다 카니까 다시 써보라고 요 앞으로 가서
We serve her who is virgin, mother, and crone.
It is an honor to host Ormcrate's daughter.
She come for a reason, or just to visit?
I don't know. Must have a matter to tend to.
I mean, you didn't ask her.
I'm not one to pull folk by their tongue. If they don't want to talk, they shouldn't.
Aye, you're useless.
Ever fight a dragon?
야, 사람들이 말이 많아. 뭔데야 하나 한번 보고 있었습니다. 안개가 잔뜩 꼈구만. 뭐야 나 왜 레벨을 뺐어?
Seriously, Romeo.
뭐야 뭔 소리야?
What is this about?
핫! 몬스터 있는 줄 알고 씨. 일단 레벨업 했으니까 발자국?
Fresh footprints. Could be Ceres's.
일단 레벨업을 했기 때문에 무엇을 더 찍어볼까? 속궁은 거의 안 쓰고 힘의 원천도 안 찾은 지 오래됐네. 나 폭탄도 잘 안 쓰게 됐는데. 체력 최대치. 체력이 나은 게 늘리자. 늘리고 마법을 더 늘릴까 또? 잠깐만. 아드가 삥 하고 바람 퍼져가지고 나 멀리 밀어내는 건데. 강도 강화. 이근이가 불꽃이죠. 방어력 감소. 화상 확률 증가. 이르덴이 바닥에 그 보라색깔 만드는 건데 데미지는 안 들어가던 것 같은데. 방어막이나 올릴까? 누르고 있을 때 활성화되는 방어막. 이거 내가 지금 옷 입고 있는 거에서 전투 시작하자마자 자동으로 방어막 스킬 나가는 거 그거 해놨거든요. 인챈트를. 표식을 강화를 시킬까? 오, 되돌리는 것도 있네. 일단 이거를 방어막이나 강화시키지 뭐. 몇 개 더 올려야 돼. 됐어. 지금 바닥에 보라색깔 만든 거. 이 스킬이 뭐였더라?
Ceres. Passed out. Gotta get her out of
뭐야
here.
왜 쓰러져 있어?
happened? Where am I? Oh, my head. Pain's just awful.
Got hit with something heavy.
Geralt, why are you here?
Came to look for you. Croc's worried. Taking you home.
I won't go until I help Ulrich. The sword. Where's the sword? I've got to go back.
For a sword? Mean this one?
You have it? Then what are we waiting for? We've got to see Ulrich.
You're not going anywhere. I carried you out of there a moment ago half dead.
I have to.
You have to tell me what's going on.
그 집에 간 이유가 뭐야?
Why'd you go in there?
뭐 족장
I
만나러 간 거야 이거?
wanted to help Ulrich.
Sure, he was acting strangely, but I don't see how your stroll through a haunted house will help him.
It would have if I'd only found the sword.
So what's this sword all about?
It's Brokvar, the ancestral sword of Ulrich's clan. I needed to lift the curse that holds Ulrich.
A curse?
Long story. Years ago, Ulrich and his little brother butted heads over the sword. As custom has it, the clan's sword should go to the firstborn son, Ulrich. But his father gave Brokvar to his little brother, Aki.
Serious insult in these lands.
Serious enough for Ulrich to break a sacred law here in Skellige. He openly questioned his father's decision.
Guessing the old Jarl couldn't let it pass.
They chained Ulrich to a pile, up to his waist in the sea. Spent 3 days like that. When his punishment ended, he and Aki sailed out to fish.
Got a feeling this trip didn't end happily.
Your feeling's right. There was an accident. A storm broke out and Aki fell overboard. Ulrich had his hands full with the sails. Didn't hear his brother until it was too late.
Didn't hear? Or didn't want to hear?
Some folk on the Isle had the same doubt, but none would mention it aloud.
What do you think? Did Udalric kill Aki?
I don't want to jump to any conclusions, but I do think whatever happened at sea that day, well, it's affecting Udalric right now, powerfully so, and it could have something to do with that sword.
What did you plan to do with the sword?
I thought Aki's ghost would want it back.
The brother's ghost?
Long as I remember, folk have said Udalric's the chosen one, the one the gods speak to. I believed it once, but now, considering certain things, I think he's just haunted. And it's his dead brother that's haunting him.
그 칼은 죽은 남동생의 칼이고.
Daring theory. Not breaking any of your laws just by thinking it.
Don't care. I don't believe it's the gods talking. Have you seen him? He's covered in scars.
Thought he earned those in battle.
If you call the strife in his heart and head a battle, I've asked him about it. He said the voices command him to hurt himself for the glory of the gods. I think not. It's not the gods, it's Aki.
So you believe Aki's getting his revenge, because Udalric let him die?
I've talked to Yort. He swears Udalric didn't start hearing voices till after Aki's death. And I don't think Yort's mistaken.
아키가 동생 이름인가 봐요.
From the cradle. I think we've to give Brokvar to Aki, and he'll leave Ulrich
칼이고.
alone.
Not a bad idea, on condition it's a ghost we're dealing with. But something doesn't add up.
What's that?
Aki drowned at sea, said so yourself. But the ghost haunts this house.
Aki and Udalric both lived here. Maybe that's why. Besides, now we've got the sword. We'll soon see if that's what it's about.
No harm in trying, I suppose. Let's go see Udalric. Be interesting to see if there actually is a ghost in all this.
오, 세리스와
You
함께.
and my dad, you were mates once, right?
Hope we still are.
But, well, I heard you fell out over something. Or someone.
Talking about that story with Yennefer? Long time ago, that. In fact, that was before Croc met the woman who'd be your mother.
But you and Yennefer had already met?
Things were never cut and dried with Yen.
What is it about her? What is it that draws you?
Dunno. Maybe, it's 'cause I've never chosen comfort and ease, the calm and the quiet.
Hey, Ruva, what do you say we go hunt the cave monster?
Your dad.
세리스가 약간 나에게 끌리고 있어.
Got a minute?
뭐야, 말이 걸어지네. 이거 저번에 말을 걸었던 건가 보던데. 해석돼 있는데.
Farewell.
this Yennefer?
Don't know.
왜
What do you
이렇게
ask?
예니퍼를 의식하냐?
I just wonder why she let you come here alone.
What do you mean? Let me.
내가 예니퍼의 걘 줄 아나?
Not a thing. Just got the impression she doesn't like to let you out of her sight.
예니퍼의 집착을 다른 사람도 느꼈나 보네. 예니퍼가 날 사랑하긴
there they
하지.
Horridly bright out here. Stings the eyes.
The fresh air will do you good.
The gods won't be pleased.
얘가 아까 그
Carl,
족장이네.
Our guests, remember.
동생을 죽이는 걸로 의심이 되는. 맞죠?
What happened to your hand?
I sacrificed it to the gods.
Forgive him, Jarl. Geralt's got more to learn about our customs. We're close to the gods in Skellige, and the chummier you are, the greater the offering you make. It's our belief that the greatest thing a man can offer is his pain, his suffering, the pure sacrifice.
To hear the gods is a gift, not a sacrifice.
These voices you hear.
The gods, their voices.
신이 아니라고 또 단호하게 말하기도 애매하네. 나도 모르는 건데. 일단 형제에 대해 얘기해 봅시다.
More likely this is somehow related to your dead brother.
I told Geralt of Aki. We concluded that
That the gods are angry at you, yet he's the reason. That's why you have to apologize to Aki himself.
I didn't want to. Aki fell in the water. The gods will be angry.
Let me help you, and I promise to do everything I can to keep from angering the gods.
Heed the Witcher Jarl. Make amends to Aki and you'll surely please the gods.
아니 아기를 바치려고?
What would you have me do?
Remember where Aki fell in the water?
Near the Isle's eastern end, by the mouth of the bay. Current had swept us towards Ullula's Needle.
It's a dangerous spot. Treacherous eddies swallow a handful of sailors each year.
We need to sail there. Aki's ghost won't rest until Brokvar's returned to his remains.
No. No. The gods, they'll be angry. I feel it.
Fear not, Jarl. The gods love you, and they loved Aki. Surely they want this.
Well, maybe I can sail there. The sword should be returned. That's what matters. Makes no difference by whose hand. What do I look for? Did Aki have anything that'll help me recognize him? Something he was wearing that could survive all this time underwater?
Aye. Our clan ring.
That ought to be enough. I'm off.
아키의 뼈 근처에 부록발을 갖다
Remember
놓자.
me, Jarl?
I remember, Geralt, I remember. Forgive me, the gods speak.
뭐야 저기 말 걸어도 있단 말 이게 끝이야?
Supper knives are good for
말 안
picking your
걸어지네.
teeth, sure. An axe. There's a weapon.
Remember me, Jarl?
Forgive me.
이 새끼 대화 안 해주네. 요구르트 새끼한테.
Darkness
Look at
before you.
swords.
세리스한테.
Got a minute?
이것도 다 했던 이야기죠.
Farewell.
Just don't go
Not get in
pestering
the way
folk.
of me axe.
왔던 집이잖아. 배 타고 가야 되나? 여기를 가야 돼? 잠깐만. 그럼 여기서 배 타고 여기 배가 있나 근데? 배를 몰고 가야 될 것 같은데. 여기 있네. 가보자 씨. 아, 이거 근데 물에서 싸울 때 이거 막 그거 쏴야 되던데.
It'll all work out.
맞아. 여기야.
Must be the place.
아키 근처에 아키의 뼈 근처에 부록발을 놓자. 저 뭐 몬스터가 있는 거. 밑에 물 안에도 있다. 잠깐만. 아, 뭐야 이 새끼들은. 아, 내가 여기다 여기 정박해서 이런 싸가지 없는 새끼들. 야, 들어와. 하! 아, 이거 어떻게 때리는 저거.
Die.
화살! 그렇지. 아, 이 배 위로 와야 때리는데. 일로 와, 이 새끼야. 화살! 그렇지. 화살이 딜 좀 나오네, 근데, 생각보다. 올라온다, 새끼야. 이 새끼 봐라. 이 새끼 봐라. 배 뒤집을라 하네. 뒤질라고, 이 새끼가. 오케이. 숨겨진 보물. 일단 여기 위에 있는 이 잔챙이 새끼들, 먹닉선지 뭐식인지. 야, 기 올라와. 피 안 가지노. 샤밥 새끼들이. 야, 니들도 일로 와. 아, 멀리 있는 건 봐준다. 뭐야, 이 새끼. 다음 선생님. 사거리가 안 닿이유? 아, 또 있어. 없나 보네. 자, 이제 뭐 물속으로 들어가 볼게요. 잠깐만. 좀 어디까지 들어가야 되는지 모르니까 수영할 때 마시면 좋은 영약이 있었던데, 저번에. 숨 오래 참아도 되는 거. 요거다. 어떻게 먹노? 바로 먹을 수 없나, 여기서? 섭취. 여기서 내려가. 아키의 뼈가 어디 있노? 돋보기 발견. 우달리크에게 돌아가자. 아, 그냥 이렇게 하면 된 거네. 아, 수영하기 귀찮아.
Why'd you do this?
우달리크야.
What is this?
Udalric. The voice has commanded him to poke out his eye.
What? Why'd you do it?
Such was the will of the gods. A sacrifice for Aki.
지 눈가를 뽑았다고? 뭐라고 했길래 지 눈가를
What did the
뽑았는데,
gods
정신 나간
want?
새끼.
Exactly. Do you remember? What did they tell you?
They were angry. A voice said, "You vile wretch, you didn't help Aki, and now you failed to sail out to beg his forgiveness. Poke out your eye, suffer, and regret the evil you've wrought."
그냥 이 새끼 지 죄책감에 지 혼자 정신 차리라는 아이가, 이 도라이 새끼 이거.
When did the gods speak to you? Right after I left?
Shortly after, sleep came over me, so I lay down.
이 새끼
'Twas then they
악몽꿨네.
revealed their will to me.
You always asleep when they speak to you?
개꿈 아이가, 이 새끼 멍청한 새끼.
Always.
What do you see then? Do they try to summon you anywhere specific?
My old home. They command me to light torches, then speak from the shadows.
본 적은 있나 그래.
The gods ever show you their form, or are they always just a shadow?
Once I steeled myself, gathered my courage, and in my dream made my torch burn bright. I saw a hazy figure sitting in shadow then.
The gods speak from the shadows, you said. Is that why you don't allow any lights in here?
In my dreams, at times I see their form, when the torches burn bright.
To see the gods is a great honor. Maybe with more light in your house, you'd see them when you're awake as well.
Lesser men are unworthy. They cannot gaze upon their faces.
The gods always demand you offer them your suffering.
Only that pleases them, so they ask for more and more.
고통을 좋아하는 신이 어디 있어, 이 돌대가리 새끼야. 악마애가 악마. 정신병이거나 악마 신을 숭배하고 있다, 이 새끼는.
I returned the sword, but nothing's changed. It's not his brother's ghost that haunts him, tortures him.
What's wrong with him?
Can we talk somewhere in private?
The guest room. Come.
그림자가 무슨 사탄의 그림자였노 방금 봤습니까? 오씨.
Well, know what it is?
It's a Heim, a post-conjunction creature, very rare and very dangerous. It latches on to men who commit vile deeds. It feeds on their pain for years, fueling their guilty conscience.
게롤트가 아는 괴물인가 보네.
force their victims to mutilate themselves.
Sounds unpleasant. Any way to defeat it?
Two methods that work, in theory.
역시 괴물 사냥꾼 위쳐. 위쳐만의 방법은 죽이는 걸 거고 속이려고 시도해 볼 수 있어. 이거는 뭐지?
They say a Heim can be tricked. You have to pretend to do something horrible. Then it'll move on to you as its new victim. When it realizes it's been tricked, it'll be forced to leave.
Great. Let's try it.
Don't know anyone who's pulled it off.
Maybe no one's thought of a trick that was good enough. What's this other way?
Witcher's bestiaries say you have to spend a night in the Heim's lair with the affected individual.
The haunted house, you mean? It's hardly cozy, but I wager you've slept in worse conditions.
It's not about sleeping. You've got to draw the Heim out. It has to emerge from the shadows, show itself. Can't hurt it otherwise.
And it's sure to give as good as it gets.
You've seen Udalric. It won't be an easy fight.
I know you're doubtful, but we should at least try to find a way to trick the Heim.
Might not be as simple as it seems. Besides, neither method's perfect.
What do you mean?
The Heim's a demon, and demons are notoriously hard to fool. Plus, the trickster can't know it's a trick.
What?
The Heim attacks those who have a guilty conscience, truly believe they committed a foul deed. The Heim strengthens their regret and feeds on it. Meaning, if the new host doesn't feel true sorrow, the Heim will sense that.
Yes. So, for this to work, if either of us has an idea, we can't tell the other one about it.
Exactly.
And what about the other method?
Udalric might not survive an entire night in the Heim's lair.
You think the Heim... Would it try to kill Udalric?
No, that would mean losing its host. But Udalric could just... expire. He's weak, and the house will summon painful memories. Whereas to the Heim, that'll be an opportunity. The more pain the Heim causes Udalric, the stronger it'll grow.
And the more dangerous it will be to you. Both methods seem risky, but I still think we should try the trick.
Don't know that I'm convinced.
Just please don't tell me you have to consult Yennefer on such things as well. If we fail to think of anything, we can always try the Witcher's way.
예니퍼에 대한 건 뭔지 물어봐야겠다. 왜 자꾸
What is it
예니퍼를
with you and
언급하지?
Yennefer? Mentioned her several times already.
그러니까 왜 이렇게 언급하노?
I've just noticed that you're often of one mind.
Saying I'm henpecked.
But you're
공처강하지.
especially different. Seems to happen to all men. Take a rowdy Skelliger, a brave knight or a tough witcher. You all end up wrapped around some woman's finger.
맞는 말이지 뭐.
What can I say?
So, shall we try tricking it first?
Yeah, let's.
Good decision.
Haunted house. The Heim's lair. Only place where anything like this could work.
After you then.
바로 가자.
No reason to delay.
헤이.
Let's look around.
집을 탐색하고 힘을 쫓아버릴 방법을 찾자. 이곳은 왜 부월건 것인가 조사.
Solid craftsmanship. Fitter must have been from the continent.
An old bread hearth.
뭐야 이거?
Should still work. So long as carrion crows haven't made
지하가
any
있네.
such a
일단
thing.
지하 가기 전에 지하를 가기 전에 무슨 소리고? 놀래라 이씨.
An old cradle. Must have belonged to Udalric or Aki.
뭐야 이건?
Siri.
시리?
No, it's impossible. Damn it. Looking to discourage me? Good. Means you're scared.
Geralt, come! Think I've got an idea!
뭐지 이거는? 잠깐만 여기 뭐 있잖아.
Shattered. Udalric must have been scared of seeing the creature just behind him.
Geralt!
알았어. 어딘데? 밖에 가. 뭐?
Come up with anything?
Yes, I have a plan. One that just might work.
Can I get any details?
You've got to wait for me here. I won't be long.
Anything else?
Said yourself, you can't know the details. So no, nothing else. You simply gotta trust me.
뭘 믿으라는 거야? 일단 믿어보지 뭐.
Hope you know what you're doing.
So do I. So, can we start?
그래. 뭔지 몰라도 해라.
All right, I'll be back soon. In the meantime, get a fire going in the oven.
몇 시간 뒤?
Over there! She's running to the old house! Grab her!
이 새끼 뭐하노?
Take him. You must put him in the oven. Trust me.
아니 애를 오븐 속에 넣으라고? 이런 미친놈이잖아.
Take care not to hurt the child. Give me the feed.
In the oven! Throw him in the oven!
아니 왜 아니 아이를 오븐에 왜 넣냐? 우달리크에 그죠? 멀쩡한 애구만.
Sarah's had a plan, but we'll do it my way.
이 새끼 봐라.
I'll deal with you later. Let's go.
The hind won't leave on its own. This isn't over!
Just made yourself an enemy.
I'd have made no such thing if you'd only trusted me.
And tossed an infant in the oven? I don't think so.
The babe would have been fine. Round back at the oven there's another door. I'd have pulled the child out before the flames could even warm him. The Higham would have thought you'd kill the tyke. It would have abandoned Udalric. I'd have showed it the babe then, safe and sound. It would have had to go.
Not a bad scheme. Just risky. I'd rather do it the Witcher's way. Let me talk to Udalric. I'll explain what you wanted, what happened here.
아니 이렇게 할 거면 내한테 이야기나 해주던가. 나는 이 미친놈이 내보고 애기를 죽이라고 앉았노.
What Saris did, don't hold it against her. She wanted to help, banish the voices that haunt you.
Help! Casting my babe in an oven!
Things'll calm down. You'll talk, figure it out. She had the best intentions. Important you know that.
Yet she did not win your trust.
'Cause I decided to solve this the Witcher's way. I know what haunts you, whispers in your ear, commands you to hurt yourself. It's neither the gods nor your brother.
But I hear it. Clear as a bell. The voice speaks.
The voice is that of a Haim. The creature feeds on the guilt you feel for not helping Aki. Good news is we can defeat it.
And the bad?
We gotta survive a night in its lair. Your old house.
No. No, no. That'll end badly. It can't end well. I can feel it.
개 쫄보 새끼 이거.
There's no sense in going if you don't stay calm.
Jarl, the Witcher is right. He specializes in such matters. He's your only chance.
We need to prepare the house first. Light some torches in the main room. Make sure they illuminate every nook and cranny.
And then?
Then you just need to show up. I'll take care of the rest.
Fear not, Jarl. We'll tend to everything. You should rest in the interim.
Good idea. Meantime, I'll place the torches.
폐가 주변에 횃불을 놓자.
Gone, lass.
I'd have never let your baby hurt you, know
근데
that?
아까 이 폐가 안에 나 지하 방 안에 안 들어가 봤는데. 뭐야 왜 불이 안 붙노? 불 붙는 거 맞나 이거? 뭐?
When he saw your secret,
불 하나도 안 붙는데. 내가 불 질러야 돼 붙나? 잠깐 이 마지막 거 열기 전에 여기 밑에 한번 갔다 와봐야겠다. 오이. 뭐 여기 사람이 있노? 뭐 따라가기? 왼쪽 시프트 키? 뭐야 이거? 버그인가? 뭐야 이 새끼? 얘는 뭐야? 뭔지 몰라도 퀘스트 버그인 것 같고요 저 새끼는. 원래 아까 내려왔었어야 되는데 안 내려가고 생략된 거 아이가? 모르겠다. 우달리크에게 말 걸으라고. 근데 이씨 뭐 횃불이 불이 안 붙잖아. 우달다리 세리스 and를 안 하고 and 이러네. and.
So, ready?
A Skellige's always ready. To defeat his foes, or fall in battle trying.
Only one to fall today will be the Heim.
Need I prepare? What will happen?
나 설명해 주자.
I'll light the torches in the main room. That and your presence will enrage the Heim eventually. It'll show. That'll be my chance to hurt it.
And me? What am I to do?
Just hold out. It'll whisper to you, tell you to do things. Could be more intense than usual. Definitely won't try to kill you, though.
I'll keep it together. I'll try.
That's great. But if it's not enough, if the Heim starts to get to you, I'll use a sign that'll calm you down.
So be it.
표식 써라 이거네. 진정시키게.
start?
하자.
Let's start. Think pleasant thoughts. Don't let the Heim drag you into guilt. And pray to your gods I'm not wrong.
횃불에 불을 붙이자. 아 이제 붙이는 거구나. 횃불을 세팅을 한 거구나 아까는.
What now, you piece of filth?
이 새끼 유령이라 가지고 바닥에 뭐 뿌려야 되네. 어어어. 잠깐만 왜 안 되노? 왜 안 쏘지노? 됐다. 니 죽었다 이 새끼야. 찹찹찹찹찹찹찹찹찹찹찹찹찹찹찹찹찹찹찹 회전 회오리 휘린드. 정신 차려 이 새끼야.
Calm him or this won't work.
엑시.
Calm down. You can do this.
찹찹찹찹찹찹찹찹찹찹찹. 엄살은 애새끼 싸움은 내가 다 했는데.
I can't see it.
I saw it sink into the ground.
Into the ground? Must have weakened it enough so it hid deep within its lair in the guts of
아
the house.
이제 집 아래로 내려가는 거구나.
Listen carefully. I gotta go downstairs. Finish off the Heim before it regenerates. Don't move.
아까 내가 내려갔던 거. 아 이제 내려가는 거구나. 내가 빨리 내려온 거네. 이 새끼야 들어와. 속공 발사. 수공 발사 안 돼. 촉촉촉촉촉촉촉 칙칙. 뒤져 이 새끼야. 빙글뱅글 빙글뱅글 빙글. 깔끔. 잡았지. 등불 꺼내고. 얘 새끼는 뭐 여기서 뭐 왼쪽 시프트 뭐가 아까부터. 이상한 새끼는. 올라갈게요.
It's over.
Over?
I killed the Heim. You're free.
도비는 자유입니다.
Let's get out of here.
달달이는 자유입니다.
Well,
It worked.
What's happening? My head's spinning. I'm spinning in a maelstrom.
Geralt, you said it was over.
That's just fatigue. In time, his mind will return to normal.
What? What will I do now?
You're disoriented, but don't worry, it'll pass.
I feel as if someone's torn something from me.
That's normal. The Heim was a parasite. Bonds between parasites and hosts can be strong. That's why you feel empty now. Give it a few days, weeks, you'll be fine.
Thank you. I think. Farewell.
거의 뭐 퇴마사 역할까지 했네. 귀신도 잡고 괴물도 잡고.
I'll go with him. He seems confused.
Good idea. Then what? What are your plans?
I'll stay a few days, make sure he's healthy. And you? Gonna stay on Speaker Rog?
Don't know yet. Gotta gather my thoughts.
I'm sure Yennefer must be growing impatient.
Thought we already discussed that.
We did. Farewell, Witcher. Favorable winds and following seas to you.
To you too. So long.
세리스랑은 뭐 딱히 뭐.
Got a minute? Farewell.
오, 세리스 안크라이트 업데이트. 뭐야, 요르트는 뭔데? 아, 아까 전에 그 자식. 원래 요르트가 이렇게 생겼는데 내가 그 뭐야 모드 해가지고 생김새가 더 젊어 보이죠. 약간 개 할배네요. 내가 모드 지를 때문에 캐릭터들이 약간 다 얼굴이 조금 바뀌었거든. 좀 전에 막 애꾸눈이었잖아. 아무튼 그 애꾸눈인 걔가 요르트입니다. 아니지. 아니지. 그 애꾸눈 이름 뭐였지? 아닌데 요르트는 얘 맞는데. 아, 요르트는 얘 맞습니다. 요르트는 그가 섬기는 이가 애꾸눈이죠. 기이한 그 형 역할, 동생 죽인 놈, 죽였는지 사고였는지 아무튼 고통을 완화하려고 노력했지만 그의 노고에도 불구하고 우달리크의 정신 상태가 악화되는 것을 뭐야 이거 읽었는데 왜 안 사라졌노? 별표가 그대로 남아있노. 방금 업데이트 됐다 안 그랬나? 세리스가 업데이트 됐다 그랬나? 아, 맞다. 체리스는 착수한 일을 완수했다. 위쳐의 도움으로 그녀는 브록바 부작의 수장을 수년간 괴롭혀온 망령으로부터 해방시켰다. 근데 이건 세리스가 한 게 아니고 내가 한 거지 거의. 어이없네. 자, 세리스 도와줬고 이 퀘스트. 딴 거도 다 도와지나 본데 보니까. 얄마르도 도와주자. 씨. 아들내미도 도와줘보자 그래. 딸도 도와줬으면 아들도 도와줘야지. 형평성이 맞아야지. 오로서 가. 아침에 활동할까? 새벽 거의 뭐 3시고 지금. 자, 해가 떴고요. 여기서 위쳐 센스를 이용해서 우르스카 유적을 조사해라.
Signs of a battle.
내 체력이 뜬 걸로 보아 몬스터가 나오려나 곧. 뭐지 이 피주화국은? 이 빨간색 가라 무엇이지? 이 집에 뭐가 있다 이건가? 저 물음표는 무엇인가? 아니 근데 저 본건데? 이 빨간색이 뭐야? 아무것도 아닌가? 저기도 빨갛네. 뭐야? 여기도 빨갛네.
Giant chased them.
거인이 그들을 추적했다.
They ran toward the caves.
동굴로 달려갔다고?
Someone tripped and fell, but managed to get away.
발을 헛디뎠지만 어떻게든 도망을 쳤다. 여기야 동굴?
Need to find another way.
다른 길을 찾아보라고. 여기야 이거.
Giant tried to get inside. Looks like he gave up.
또 동굴이야 씨.
Another track.
동굴 아래에 뭔가 몬스터들이 흔적이 있고.
It's deep enough. Shouldn't hit bottom.
그래서 떨어지면 또 죽음 처리되는 거야 이거. 뭐야 왜 칼 꺼내는데?
Time to end this.
다른 방향으로 가는 건가? 혹시 모르는가 일단 여기 저장. 에라이 모르겠다. 아니네. 물이라서 떨어지는 게 맞네. 오케이 내려와 이 새끼야. 싸가지 없는 새끼들. 니도. 잠깐만 이거는 석궁. 촉. 죽어 이 새끼야. 동굴에서 알마르 일행이 무슨 일이 있었나? 동굴 왔는데 근데. 동굴이 넓구나. 이쪽인가? 조사.
Clean cut. Ed probably went flying. Sliced her up. 2 men looks like.
두 사람?
Yalmar lost a lot of men here.
부하가 죽었군. 뭐 잔뜩 날라댕기노. 날라댕기는 몹이 많아서 짱난다.
Tunnel caved in.
동굴이 무너져? 야 일로 와. 와. 오 잠깐만. 잠깐만. 아니 어떻게 올라가노? 비켜 이 새끼들아. 됐다. 와 조질 뻔했다. 죽어 이 새끼들아. 비닌다. 팝팝팝팝팝팝팝팝팝팝팝. 한 마리 더 남았네. 일로 와. 이 싸가지 없는 새끼가. 안 다이노. 멍때리지? 바보같이. 일단 이 나무에 있는 거 잡는 건 아니고. 저기로 올라가나? 아키. 너는 제자리 뛰기로 뭐하니 이 멍청한 아키 새끼야. 아기네. 아키가 아니야. 머리 터지는 새끼다. 놀래라. 터진다. 아, 오케이. 이거 방어구가 막아주네. 뒤로.
Split her in two.
처음에 여기로 내려온 거야? 아닌가? 잠겼다. 완전 피바다인데. 뭐고? 죽었네. 다 죽었네.
Giant's
얄마리도
pantry.
죽은 거야, 얘가.
Recruited quite a few men. No Hjalmar here, though. Gotta keep looking. Hjalmar came through here. Had to.
이런 잡몹 잔챙이 새끼가. 얄마리를 찾자.
What? Lost your nerve?
겁먹은 나이 아기 새끼야. 머리 터진다. 이게 왜 체력이 안 보이나? 머리 터진다. 포컬 안 하네. 어디서 찾노 이 새끼? 원 안에서 발자국. 근데 잠깐만, 이 발자국 따라가는 거 맞나? 원이랑 개멀어지고 있는데? 다른 방향에서 저기로 올라오는 거 아니가 이거? 다른 데서 사실 여기로 올라오는 건데 내가 역으로 추적하는 거 아닌가? 약간 좀 뭐고 저거? 손하고 이거 거인인가 보네 여기. 잠깐만, 이거 어떻게 조사?
Need to find another way.
다른 길을 찾아봐라. 거인 새끼도 있나 보다 여기 근처에. 얄마르를 어디서 찾나? 마르마르 얄마르 마르마르 이 색이 어디 있노? 안에 빨간색인 것 같은데. 이 얄마르인가?
Show me a pantry and I'll show you the mice.
아닌가 보네. 뭐가 왜 안 지나가지 너?
Definitely came through here.
내가 여기서 올라왔잖아 근데. 저 내려가야 될 것 같은데. 갑옷 제작에 보자. 근데 이 동굴은 아닐 텐데. 내가 이 동굴에서 나왔는데. 아니다. 얼음 트롤. 이 새끼 돌아왔나? 트롤 새끼가. 세다. 아니 트롤들은 특징이 졸라 안 죽네. 이 새끼 진짜 지난번에 주먹으로 잡는다고 이제 시겁했다. 머리 빠지고 머리 막혔다. 오케이 싸밥 새끼 진짜.
Must be that legendary blacksmithing tools. Need to look around for tools. Gotta be the ones
여기서
you ever
내려왔지.
mentioned.
갑옷 제작인 거죠. 여기로 가서 비켜 이 염소들아. 이 새끼들 불로 다 구워 먹어 불러 그냥. 아 비키라니까 새끼들이. 한입 식사거리들이 그냥. 아 나 염소 새끼가. 네 친구들 다 죽었는데 한 마리 살려준다. 나의 악명을 가서 친구들에게 전파하도록. 감히 위쳐님의 앞을 막아? 근데 여기 길이 없는데? 막혀있잖아. 설마 올라가는 길 있나? 아닌 것 같고. 내려가라고? 근데 내려가는 건 아닌 것 같은 게 지금 얄마르를 찾자가 저기 아까 그 집 주변으로 계속 남아있네. 원이 계속 여기 주변이네. 집 안에 있는가 아이가? 지붕에 있다? 혹시 뭐 지하에 있나 이 집도? 아, 설마 이거 부숴야 되나? 수색을 덜 했나 내가. 느낌이 이 집,
Lots of old tracks. Giant must have come
아
through
내가
here
이거 아까
often.
쫓아갔는데 이거 돋보기를 안 읽으면서 가가지고 그냥 막연히 뛰어가가지고 이래 됐나? 맞는 것 같은데. 맞네. 아 이제 바뀌네. 맞네. 이제 동그라미 위치가 옮겨지네. 아 나 이 새끼들 돋보기 하나 안 읽고 그냥 막 왔거든. 발자국이 있길래 보니까 발자국 따라가야 되나 보네. 아닌데? 아까 왼쪽으로 가는 발자국 안 나왔는데. 다시 돌아갔다가 다시 오는 시스템인가? 한번 헤매라고? 참 이 새끼들 유저들 뺑뺑이 돌리네 아주. 뭐 짐승 소리 나는데? 이제 거인 만날 차례 아이가. 아까 거인의 손동작과 발자국이 벽에 찍혀있는 거 봤죠? 이 집은 뭔데? 뭔가 포효하는 소리가 들려 지금.
Damn, you're ugly.
헛! 내려와 이 새끼야. 사이렌. 뭐야 이 새끼. 이 팀이야 저기야. 아 얄마른가? 맞네. 마르마르 살아있었구나 이 새끼. 동료 다 죽었더만. 역시 역대급 스켈리게 왕의 아들이라고 하더만. 쉽게 죽지 않았네. 힘둥이.
Thanks, White One.
Why?
If not for you, that might have taken me much longer. And I need to see Leif. The bitch has nearly ripped his innards out. And we two are all that's left of my crew. All right. You might not have heard. I'm Hjalmar on Crete. And I'll never forget you helping me in a time of need.
Geralt of Rivia.
The Geralt of Rivia. Like in the ballad about the
졸라
sorceress and the witcher.
유명인이네. 리비아
He's
게롤트
still
리비.
alive.
Looks like it.
이런 섬나라에 가지 나의 소문이.
Forgive me. Just thought that all happened long ago. My dad used to tell me stories of your adventures. So, what are you doing on Unvik?
얘네가 태어나기 이전부터 있던 이야기가 노래로 불려졌던 거라서 이게 예니퍼랑 뭐야 게롤트가 사실 알고 지낸 게 몇십 년 됐죠. 지금 한 50년, 60년? 몇십 년인지 모르겠네.
Your crew. What happened to them?
It all started with a storm. You see, then came the blasted sirens. I had a Hornwall horn to drive them off, but one night it just disappeared. Next morning the giant ambushed us, crushed half my men, hurled Arvid against the rocks, tucked Viggy under his arm. Just four made it here, but I suppose if it had all gone smoothly, would have made for a dreadfully short ballad about our heroic adventures.
Seems more doomed than heroic to me.
No, that's just the gods looking to see what metal we're made of. They'll soon get their answer.
Your father sent me. He needs you on Ardskellig.
Impossible. Dad knows I'll not return till I kill the giant.
Situation's changed. The fate of all Skellige will be decided on Ardskellig. They're getting ready to choose a new king.
The fate of Skellige is being decided here. If I accomplish this deed, it'll mean the gods have chosen me to rule.
The other claimants are already waiting at Caer Trolda.
Seems I must hurry then. Time to face the giant. Coming with?
당신의 친구가 도움이 필요합니다. 아까 쓰러져 있던 놈 말하는 거구나. 나는 못 갑니다. 약간 그런 거네. 가지 뭐. 거인 어떻게 생기나 보자.
Of course. But first I need to patch up Leif. Move him where he won't be bothered.
이 새끼 쥐가 돌본다고.
What?
딱 봐도 죽었잖아.
He's just unconscious. Lost a bit of blood, you know.
He's dead. Trust me.
Swore he'd sink his blade into the giant's heart. Swore it on the bones of his ancestors.
죽은 거를 믿고 싶지 않을 정도의 우정이 있나 보네 나름.
Let's go.
이 새끼 거인 어떻게 생겼는지 나는 뭐지?
Hurry now. Pick up the pace.
Just like Krach.
그 무슨 게임이었더라 내가.
I'm telling you. Plow an enormous horse, son he is.
가도보어에서 거인들 졸라 패죽였죠 내가. 거인 잡는 아빠였기 때문에.
Can't believe I finally got the bastard.
Haven't gotten him yet.
이쪽 동네 거인도 한번 구경해보자. 암벽 타기 해야 되나?
Geralt, help me smash that. We're sure to reach the giant's cave this way.
뭔 거인이 동굴에 사노 이 새끼들은. 어두워갖고 짜증나는데 동굴. 거인의 은신처로 가는 길을 찾아라. 여기 아이가 이미 찾았네.
Getting colder. Gotta be close.
Careful now. One odd step and you could wake him.
죽이러 온 거 아이가. 근데 왜 깨우면 안 된다 너. 훔치러 왔나?
Hey, quick! Let me out before he wakes!
He should be around here somewhere.
Wait. Know what they call Viggy? The loon. For good reason too. Best he stay in there till we finish with the giant.
What? You out of your bloody mind, Uncrate?
I thought he was your comrade.
He is. Which is how I know what he's like to do.
일단 내버려 두지 뭐.
All right.
나는
Guess you should
모르니까.
stay in the cage then.
What? I'll not forget this, Uncrate. You want all the glory to yourself?
아, 지 혼자 영광 누리려고. 꺼내줄까? 공격할 수가 없네. 눈을 피해라. 눈을 밟을 때 나는 소리가 거인을 깨울 것이다. 눈을 바닥에 있는 눈을 피해라고. 눈을 피해서 어쩌라고.
Even no closer. He's mine.
깨워서 잡으면 안 되나 그냥.
Let me out, quick!
아, 눈 밟으면 뽀도덕 하니까. 잘도 피해서 왔죠 지금. 잠금 해제. 결국 풀어주네 뭐.
Thanks, brother. I remember that.
Let's get out of here.
Right. Just as soon as I kill him.
야, 이 새끼 칼을 꽂아야지 뭘 머리를 찢고 있어요 멍청한 새끼 이거. 무슨 만화에서 변신하는 시간 기다려주는 악당이고. 레벨업 했네. 대가리 찌기. 오오오. 대가리 찌기 피하고. 합동공격 파티 사냥이다. 레이드다. 대가리 찌기 피하고 대가리 찌기 대가리 찌기 피하고 대가리 찌기 피하고. 뭐지 얄마르 체력은 안 보이고 왜 비기 체력만 보이지? 화염 공격. 뭐야. 이런 미신 칼 놓쳤다. 이 새끼 탈모한 놈. 오, 철퇴. 로드 오고. 이 새끼 갈고리 쓰네. 헐! 이 새끼가 건방진 새끼가. 대가리찌기, 대가리찌기, 대가리찌기 피하고, 대가리찌기 피하고, 대가리찌기 피하고, 대가리찌기, 대가리찌기 피하고, 대가리찌기 피하고, 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 대가리찌기, 대가리찌기, 대가리찌기. 오, 가분 터졌다. 오, 한 대 맞았다. 생각보다 약하네. 대가리찌기 피하고, 대가리찌기 피하고, 대가리찌기 피하고, 대가리찌기, 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 머리. 이 새끼 죽는 거야. 오, 척추. 척수를 찔렀어, 척수. 맹장수술까지. 얄마르는 왜 안 도와줘, 너 근데? 이 새끼 풀어줬다고 얄마르가 같이 안 싸운 건가? 근데 이 새끼가 얄마르인데 지금 같이 싸운 애가.
I knew we'd best him.
아까 풀어준 애는 투구 쓰고 있었잖아. 그래. 뭐지? 왜 마지막에는 또 얄마르랑 같이 합동했지? 풀어준 애는 아무튼 어떻게 잡았으면 됐네. 근데 얘는 안 죽고 왜 붙잡혀 있었을까? 간식인가?
Where are the others?
Thanks for your help, White Wolf. Geralt the Giant Slayer.
내가 잡은
I'll
걸로
make sure
해주네.
the Skald said it in song.
내가 다 했지 그래. 그렇게 하라까 아니면 너 당신이 거기서 돌릴까? 아 고민되네. 야 그렇게 해 임마.
Sure sounds better than the butcher of Blaviken. So be it.
Let's get out of here.
영광을 돌릴 필요 없지. 내가 다 했는데. 주변을 돌아보고 싶다고? 일단 뭐 있나? 돌아보자 그럼.
Want to look around some more.
In that case, I'll meet you on the beach near the port.
얘들끼리 같이 갈 건지 혼자 보고 갈 건지. 원래 여기 이제 파밍 한번 해라 뭐 그런 뜻인가? 만약에 공을 돌렸으면은 전마가 나에게 가지는 호감이 커졌을 거야 맞죠? 얄마르는. 근데 나는 얄마르보다는 세리스랑 함께한 추억이 많기 때문에 굳이 아들내미보다는 딸내미와 함께 같은 왕위 계승에 대한 그런 경쟁자일 텐데. 이쪽으로 올라가 보자. 여기로는 안 가본 것 같은데. 길 아니구나. 가지나? 아니. 여기는 왜 또 연결돼 있지? 지도상 여기로 갈 수 있다고 돼 있는데 지금 레이더에서는 맞죠? 레이더상 이쪽에 길이 있다고 돼 있어 레이더에서는. 그냥 뭐 뚫고 가는 건가 이렇게? 아닌가? 레이더상 이렇게 이쪽 길이 있는데 지금 저 위에서 떨어지는 거지 내려오는 건 안 되나 보다. 보니까 저 위에서 빠지는 길 같아. 여기로 굴러 떨어지는 길. 만약에 다른 방향으로 갔으면 저기로 떨어지는 게 아닐까 생각이 드네요. 아마 위에서 떨어지면서 여기로 굴러 떨어지면 눈 밟으면서 떨어지니까 아마 그냥 떨어지자마자 거인이 바로 깰 수도 있는 시스템인 것 같네요. 정확하게는 모르겠지만 돌아갑시다. 이 주변에 뭐 다 한 바퀴 돌면서 왔잖아요. 밖에 나가면 뭐 또 있나? 애초에 여기 오면서 뺑뺑이 돌면서 왔었는데. 막 암벽 타고 기어 올라가갖고 막 위에서 떨어지거나 뭐 이겠지 뭐. 이 동네에도 눈 오는 게 아니고 비가 오는. 눈 와야 되는가요? 바람 부는 소리가. 여기 원래 마을인데 보니까 다 죽었네 거인 새끼 때문에. 근데 이제 다 사람들 돌아오지 않을까요? 내가 해방과 다를 바 없는 그냥 악의 축을 빌런을 없애버렸는데 지금 구원자님이 오셔가지고 다음번에 왔으면 사람들이 많이 살고 있었으면 좋겠다. 아무도 없네 그냥. 뭐야 사상 최악의 추남은. 이거 타고 넘어가라고. 에이 아직 안 되지. 더 있는데. 안크라이트에게 보고하자. 게롤트의 도움으로 얄마르와 세리스 둘 다 죽음을 극복했었고 이들은 명예를 얻었기에 왕자 경쟁에 오를 가능성이 크게 늘어났다. 큰 연회를 열 거라고 이제 돌아가면. 연회나 한번 참석할까요? 레벨 이거 바로 연회 한번 참석하러 가자. 그래 같이 돌아가자 그랬었는데 아들내미가. 또 여기 꼭대기 올라가야 되네. 가면 또 예니퍼 옷 갈아입고 온가 아이가 이거. 예니퍼 이거. 이거 한 방에 이동하면은 밑에 말고 위로 이동되게 해줬으면 좋겠는데. 짱나게 씨. 밑에서부터 올라가야 돼. 저기구나. 하이.
Master Geralt, a guard spotted you from the tower. They sent me to open the gate.
Why was it closed? Is that famous Skellige hospitality?
Me. 'Tis tradition. After the feast, the Jarls will choose the king, so the doors must remain closed. Only the sons and daughters of Skellige may stay in the castle.
막 진눈깨비 날리네.
Krach make an exception just for me?
All know what you did for Ceres and Hjalmar.
나는 이제 가족이야.
You're one of us.
가족 구성원 취급을 받네.
Krach awaits. Yes.
How's the mood in there?
Calm. Too calm.
How's that?
We've an adage here at Skellige. At a good feast, mead and blood flow in equal measure. Surely you consider this barbaric on the continent, no?
Not sure. Sounds preferable to dull banquets garnished with court intrigue.
Step careful there.
세리스다.
I've as much right to it as you do.
And I'd expect you to support me, not pinch my allies. If an on-crate's to wear the crown, it
Should be you, because you've got fur growing on your chin, that it?
show some of your own.
싸우는 걸
And the
보니
Jarls
남매가
just might
많네.
listen to you.
What's your mug smart?
Remember, I was left standing last time we crossed fists.
Yeah? So you'll fight the Vilcards with me? Wonder who'll do better, you or Hjalmar the Giant Slayer?
Stop your shite boasting.
Ceres! Hey! Damn it!
Bad way to play it out.
Think I don't know that? But you saw her, she's so...
Stubborn, fierce, mule-headed, refuses to listen to anyone.
Exactly! True, Arnvald. Me and Ceres.
오,
we're
늑대가
twins
있노.
in that regard.
Don't see Krach. He talking to the Jarls?
No, went to his chambers. To prepare your promised reward, no doubt.
If you've a spell witcher, perhaps you'd fancy some fisticuffs with the Vilcards. Loosen up your joints after your journey.
Maybe later.
주먹 싸움 또 한번 해라고. 나 이제 주먹 싸움 졸라 잘하지.
Kill a giant's one thing, but outfox a tree swords.
뭐야 씨.
Compared to Hjalmar, he kills giants. With another's help, you and the sorcerers have enough good food.
무용수. 그래도 여기는 다행이네. 막 뭐고 노비그라드에서는 막 춤추고 있는 애들 보면은 이름 창녀 이래 돼 있는데 씨. 무용수면은 양호하죠. 아주 정상적이죠.
Greetings, Berna. Feast not to your liking?
This is no feast. It's a farmer's market where votes are bought and sold like sheepskins.
Svanrig is not gonna vie for support.
Bran's son will not haggle for a crown that is his by right.
Far as I know, crown goes to the claimant who gains the most votes.
That is the tradition, but not all traditions are good. The Isle's care should be entrusted to a single family.
Take it you have a specific family in mind.
Of course. Bran was the best king Skellige has seen in centuries. The throne should pass on to Svanrige, his true-born son, and then on to his sons.
What's wrong with voting for your king?
Take a walk. Listen and you'll understand. The claimants already hand out land, promise privileges, titles, favourable judgments. They behave like whores lifting their skirts for every passerby. A king by the grace of votes is no ruler, but a debtor. This must end. We must start by placing Bran's firstborn son on the throne. I hope the Jarls will see the wisdom of it.
Leaving Caer Trolda?
Tomorrow at daybreak. Enjoy yourself, Master Geralt.
May I?
You must even. Come! I've been waiting for you. So, feast to your liking? Any better than your continental balls?
Definitely more to drink.
Ah, there is. Rolled all of it out of my cellars. Double meads, triple, Cintrian plum brandy, a Hackamum spirit that burns the mouth like boiling water. Clan on Crate knows the meaning of hospitality.
Something tells me there's a purpose to your hospitality.
Aye, there is. In the Isles, mead and meat stand to gain you as much support as feats accomplished blade in hand.
If that's true, you can rest easy about how the vote will turn out.
I'll rest easy on the morrow, when the crown rests on one of my children's heads.
Feeling torn between Hjalmar and Cerys?
You mean do I have a favorite? Nay. They're as different as fire and water. But on Crate blood flows in both.
얄마르는 약간 좀 고집불통인 성향이 있던데 아까 전에 그 뭐고 거인 잡으러 가려고 할 때 맞죠? 약간 느꼈어 대화하면서. 그런데 또 여자를 좀 무시하는 그런 게 있어 이쪽 애새끼들은.
Think the Council of Jarls will dare to put a woman on the throne?
If you'd asked me some months ago, I'd have laughed in your face. But today I see, and I'm not alone, that Cerys has something as rare on the Isles as a hot summer. Patience. Others act, then think. She's different. She thinks things through. The for, the against.
그래 맞아. 세리스도 되게 돌파하는 그런 성격이었어.
Not a
맞아.
force in the world could stop her.
Between you and me, Hjalmar's not too hot-headed to be king.
뭐지 왜 게롤트가 내랑 생각이 비슷하지 근데?
Want one who'll send emissaries, move figurines about a map, calculate the most.
나도 세리스를 좀 더 좋게 보고 있었는데.
Yes, he's too hot-headed.
애초에 세리스랑 대화를 먼저
Skellige
했고.
wants a different ruler, the kind who'll drown Nilfgaard in blood. Sooner jump into a fire than surrender, and that is Hjalmar.
If you escalate your attacks, you stand to infuriate Emir. Could regret it someday.
In Skellige, we spit on the notion of peace at any cost.
Promised me a reward for helping your children.
And I aim to keep my word. Here, this bauble's been in the family for generations. I give it to you.
모선
for helping
보석인데.
ensure the line endures.
인피니티 서턴이가. 아 칼이네.
Beautiful craftsmanship. Thanks.
I'm the one.
주먹 싸움 하나. 왜 환호성하노?
Hear that? Damn it. Yalmar's probably starting
이
another
새끼들
row.
맞네.
That's not Yalmar. Let's go.
뭐고? 아니 뭐야? 이런 미친 곰 어디서 왔노 이거? 아니 볼리베어 돌아. 이 곰돌이가 미쳤네. 곰돌이 피 안 가지노. 아니 곰돌이 체력 봐라 미친. 화염 공격! 찹찹찹찹찹찹찹찹찹. 잡았다. 한 마리 또 있네. 아니 이 새끼들 3인 팟이야? 빠사! 길을 모아. 히린드! 오케이. 역시 뒤에서 후렵해야지. 웰마르도 있네. 루고스도 있네. 다 있네 여기. 갑작스럽게 곰은 어디서 쳐들어왔냐? 아니 곰이 어디서 왔냐?
Give me some cloth. Gotta stop the bleeding. Quick!
Da.
Take my cloak.
Hold on, son. You'll pull through. A shark grabbed my leg once. Albion!
He's dead.
Crack! Where'd those bears come from, huh? Answer! Now!
Careful how you speak to my dad.
Stow your blade, pup, or Crack will lose a son too.
You
Crack,
set me,
crack.
Lucas, and now you threaten my son. Let's step to this.
Then come here. Come on! Put you down like a rabid dog.
Calm down. Calm down. Enough blood's been spilt. Someone brought these beasts here to murder our sons and brothers. We cannot restore their lives. But we can. We must avenge them. This burden falls upon the host and his offspring.
좀 약간 주최자의 탓이 없지 않아 있기는 하지. 치안이 안 좋았던 건 분명한 거니까 사고가 났어.
Find the guilty on Crete. Find and kill them. Else your clan will be cursed for 100 generations to come.
애꾸눈도 여기 왔네.
Anybody see how the bears got in?
Don't matter. I know where to find the guilty already.
Wait! Are you mad? You're gonna kill folk before we've learned what happened.
Learn all you want. Meantime, I'll go wash the shame off our clan.
Hey, the Jarls aren't listening anymore. Stop playing the hero and think for a second.
Our honor's at stake, sis. That can't wait.
Are you listening to me? Someone let those bears in. We must know who, and the answer lies somewhere in this room.
그렇지, 내부자의 소행이 맞지. 아, 싸움은 얄마르가 잘하려나. 근데 뭐 어차피 두고랑 가도 내가 다 아는데 뭐. 나는 세리스를 도와야지.
You're right, Ceres. I'll help you.
Thanks.
여자라서 돕는 게 아닙니다.
See you when I return with the traitors' heads.
나에겐 예니퍼가 있어 어차피.
I'll stay here. Someone must see to everything. Summon the healer, hand the fallen over to their families. Wolf, I thank you.
세리스 혼자서 이런 거 조사하면 위험할지도 모르잖아, 맞죠?
Ever see anything like that?
No, and I hope I never will again.
Where'd the bears come from? We were all laughing, eating, drinking.
Suddenly, a massacre. Torrents of blood on the walls.
누가 죽었어?
Know who died?
Drogadar, Drakeborn Du, Blue Boy Lugos, Yalborn, Ottrig. Take some time, mention them all.
But you could name the claimants to the throne who survived in one breath. You, Hjalmar, and Svanrige.
What are you saying?
Nothing, just yet.
아, 후보들이 거의 다 죽었네. 아들, 딸 하나랑 그 스발리게 빼고.
What happened before the massacre? Be precise.
Young Lucas bet he could empty a barrel of beer in one go. He climbed on the table, grabbed a pony keg of Centron wheat, and started chugging. His throat bulged like a blowfish. Face went red, but he kept drinking.
아, 그래서 루고스 하고 있었구나. 소리 지르는데 그때 갑자기 곰이 들어온 거야?
Lugos. Then, from the other side of the room, we heard this roar. We turned in unison as if a coxswain had called. They were there. They were already there. Folks closest to the bears didn't even manage to draw their weapons. They were ripped to shreds.
We'll avenge them, I promise. We've talked enough. Let's look around.
Let me know what you find. I'll speak to the others. Maybe someone saw more than I did.
Fang marks, claw marks, broken bones. Hard to say what exactly killed him.
The gates were shut.
Don't really know.
Look the way a moment. Turn back around.
So many wounds. No wonder Hjalborn bled to death.
Maybe they're punishing us.
For what? You're talking rubbish.
Ottrig. Shit, no more than a kid. All right. What do we have here? Bear's head, but the tongue's short, like a human's. Mouth smells of honey liqueur. Mead. And something else. Something earthy. Bears like honey. Before it's fermented. Strange. Something under the fur. A tattoo. Shape of a bear paw. Old scar. Looks like it was sutured. Half man, half bear. Something like a lycanthrope. No full moon, so something else caused the transformation. Maybe something he ate or drank. Mead. Mead with an earthy aroma. Need to check the horns, tankards, and bowls.
음식이 문제인가? 범죄 현장 주변의 벌꿀술 자국을 살펴보자. 벌꿀술 자국.
Young Lugos. Bears took him by surprise. Didn't have a chance to defend himself. All the horns are empty.
Let it. A witcher, eh?
Bowl at each table. Mead in this one. And only mead. Drogadar. Skald's played his last. earthy scent from the bear's maw. Something towards mushrooms. Bowls empty, but the scent's in the air, coming from somewhere else in this room.
위쳐 센서를 이용해 냄새의 근원지.
Here. Mead spiked with some kind of mushroom. And human blood. Ceres, come here.
A guard saw what happened. Those weren't bears. They were...
Men who transform into bears.
Uh-huh. Berserkers.
Berserkers?
The Skald's name for warriors who change into animals in the midst of battle. Stuff of fairy tales, legends. But it seems to make sense, right?
Mm-hmm. Almost. We were at a feast, not on a battlefield. Think I know what caused them to transform. The mead they drank. Smell this. Mead spiked with blood. And something else. Thinking it could be a mushroom, but I don't recognize the type.
Hjort might help us. Few druids know herbs better.
Can't hurt to try.
요구르트에게
A disgrace. The cat we've not seen since the Red funeral. Viewer died then.
Freyr, our mother, may the sea
아예
swallow the traitors.
드루이드였지.
Freyr, our lady.
에코는 밑에 일하는.
Mind if I interrupt?
Already have? What is it?
Someone spiked one of the mead barrels with blood and something else. An herb or a mushroom. Sarah said...
Give me the horn. I know the smell. A mushroom. Mardrome.
마드로엠무? 나 세리스가 거짓말했다고 생각 안 했는데 처음부터. 근데 뭐 다 있는 거니까
Ceres
말해보자.
wasn't lying. You know your fungi.
I do. Especially those which affect the mind, soothe it, summon waking dreams. Odalric suffered for years. I tried to help him in various ways, initially with prayer, then with poppy milk.
But he's done with that now, right?
It's not that simple. But we'll wean him off it yet.
Mardrome related in any way to berserkers?
Aye, but only in the tales told to children as they're put to sleep on cold winter nights. Warriors who ate Mardrome were said to transform into beasts when consumed by battle rage, but as I said, it's only...
Only a legend, I know. Still, I find it easier to believe than some story about bears appearing out of nowhere. Mardrome. Never heard of it.
You have another name for it on the continent. Silasaib, I believe.
그것도 모르겠네.
Right. Peasants eat it to soothe pain.
Udalric tried it too, but only a few times. In larger doses, the mushroom causes visions, nightmares.
Yes, the last thing Udalric needed more of. Thanks for your help. Blood and Mardrome. The taste of human flesh and a substance that triggers visions. That well could have caused the rage. Maybe even the transformation.
Maybe. Hard to believe someone spiked the mead here in the hall, though, in front of all those witnesses.
You're right. I helped prepare for the feast. I'd have noticed. It might have happened before they brought the drink upstairs. In the cellars, maybe? Come on, we could find some clues there.
세리스를 따라 지하 저장고로 가자.
We must find the traitors quickly. Elsewise, the warriors will take matters into their own hands. Castle's abuzz already.
Think they'd attack Croc openly?
My father or each other. All in the finest Skellige tradition. Haven't had a good civil war in ages. Knew there'd be trouble. It was all too calm.
Funny. Arnvold said the same. For a feast to be any good, mead's gotta flow, but so does blood.
Might see. I really hope Yalmar's doing something useful, not just looking for a fight.
Relax. Your brother's impetuous, not stupid.
We keep the poison at the cellar's other end down below. Come, I'll show you. Right behind you.
That's a relief.
이거네.
Blood and mushrooms. Think we can find out where this barrel came from? Looks different. What the? Shit.
이런 함정이네. 이런 샷.
There's another egg forgotten in the barrels, but they're too heavy. We'll never move them.
Don't intend to.
여기 불 질러야 되는 거야, 이거? 아닌가?
Leave that! We must flee this place!
아니, 안 되노?
Quick.
아니, 뭐, 어떻게, 뭐야, 됐네? 됐다. 아, 바람 부는 거였나? 되기는 됐네?
God, we might have been burned alive.
어떤 새끼들이야?
Somebody's damn desperate to bring our investigation to a quick end. Place of power. Should draw from secret passage.
One rarely used, more like. When Yalmar and I were little, we'd play here. Once.
When I get my hands on that pyromaniac.
대충
Let's think. They had to use the entrance.
얄마르랑 세리스 말고 한 명
Maybe they
남았잖아.
left some prints behind.
Maybe. When the door slammed shut and the fire broke out, did you hear a bottle shatter too?
No, but I've no Witcher sense at my disposal. You must hear the hair growing on my head.
I try not to eavesdrop. Anyway, entrance is worth checking. Come on.
위쳐 센스로 문을 조사해서 흔적을 여기구나.
Someone walked through the mead.
안 열어지는데. 여기로 갔네.
Trail breaks off. Need to find another clue nearby. Something else to follow.
Killed a giant, sure, but now he just faffs about, seducing the lasses. Need help?
Must have felt his clothing rip, but was in a hurry.
What's this?
Piece of cloth.
No, it can't be.
What is it?
Arnvald's tunic. Only he wears this kind.
아른발드의 tunic.
Saw him in the main hall with the servants. Let's go.
빨리 앞장서라. 아른발드를 잡자.
Grab a horse, we'll chase him down.
Let's go.
이 새끼 저거.
Ironbolt! Stop, damn it!
Doubt he'll listen.
When I get my hands on him.
이 새끼 내가 누군지 모르지?
You don't stand a chance.
We'll see about that.
뭐야? 마상 전투야. 넌 뒤졌다. 새끼야, 몸따기.
Why'd you betray them? Talk or I'll finish what I started.
No uncreate should ever sit on Skellige's throne. I know you better than others do. You're hot-headed, irresponsible. Skellige needs stability, a strong king. Not the kind abandoned.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray.
yeah, I'm about to fade away. Cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a
I've assembled the Jarls in council as you demanded, Ceres on Crete. You claim to know who's behind the slaughter at Caer Trolda. Speak then. The blood of Skellige's sons and daughters. Whose hands does it stain?
Berna Brands.
The lass is mad. Do you think anyone will believe
근데 얘가 이럴 것
You
같았어
had them
사실.
serve poison meat to the berserkers.
I beg your pardon. The servants of Caer Trolda are not mine to command. 'Twas your father who called for the feast, who assembled the guests.
There's reason in these words.
Have you any proof to confirm your accusation?
I've better. I've a witness. Arnvald.
Ceres speaks true. Berna commanded me to poison the maid. When Ceres and the Witcher descended into the cellars.
You betrayed us. The clan that took you in.
Good man. He's a servant to Ancrete, a lackey. He will say what they command him to say. He would lie for them even were he to pay for it with his head.
Berner speaks true. Arnvald has served at Caer Trolder ever since I remember. Noily, like a dog.
I can vouch for Ceres. She's telling the truth.
You? Yet another Ancrete lackey? Did Ceres entice you to cooperate? I can imagine how. Or has Crack paid you to smear my name?
What did you say?
Calm yourselves.
After what I saw on Speaker Rock, I trust the Witcher more than I do you.
You've that right. But it's no proof of my guilt.
Got one more piece of evidence.
편지?
A letter from Berna to
맞네.
Arnvald, instructing him how to spike the mead.
It lacks my signature. It lacks my
이 새끼 졸라
seal.
철두철미하게
The
했네.
perfume soaked through the parchment. A very strong scent, you know. Still to be sensed.
Is this your proof, lass? Is this what you call evidence of my supposed treason? Don't make me laugh.
Berna's right, Ceres. 'Tis all precious little proof of her wrongdoing. Alas, your brother Hjalmar also has not presented anything that could clear your family's name. We've but one path left to us. Holger, Lugos, it's time we quit this damn castle. Come, we must decide what punishment Clan Ancrete will face.
미안합니다 세리스. 큰 실수를 했군요. 2번으로 가볼까? 세리스한테 왜 미안한데?
You're making a big mistake.
Silence, wanderer.
Wait! Mother, you bade me to leave the hall before
뭐야 아들의
the feast.
배신이야. 씨.
Son, not now.
Why did you do it? How did you know? How?
You stand silent.
야 아들이 이걸 아들이
Ceres
보내네.
no credence. Give the Witcher no credence. But you must give credence to a son who accuses his own mother. The massacre was her doing. She shamed herself, me, the family, the clan.
Svanrika, I did it for you.
아니 엄마를 이렇게 담궈버린다고.
You admit to this deed. As the eldest of the Jarls, I cleanse the name of Clan Ancrete, and you, Berna Brand,
뛰어내릴 것 같은데.
I sentence to death. You will be chained to a rock to perish of hunger and thirst, and sea fowl will peck apart your remains.
오, 세리스 의기양양하네. 뭐 뛰어내리거나 그러진 않았네. 뭔가 성벽 위에서 딱 난간에 있어가지고 자살하는 줄 알았네. 나름 해피엔딩인가?
When I had a lust for power, I knew this. But so strong as to commit such
근데
a
나는 왠지 저
crime.
새끼일 것 같더라. 아까 비르나.
What's his fate?
He'll lose his home, his name, his honor. He'll choose exile.
근데 스발릭의 아들의 선택도 좀 희한하네.
But enough. Whatever comes, we must endure. I thank you, Geralt. Again.
No need. Again.
I'll not take any more of this modesty. This is a land of heroes. Let this remind you of that. And now, I must ride for Gedinate, for the Jarl's council. Time to pick a king.
What do you think? Who'll get the nod?
Come with me, see for yourself. All may listen to our deliberations.
오, 가서 보자. 누가
I do have a
선출되나.
horse in the race. Can't refuse, to be honest.
As I thought. Well, let's go.
아들이 근데 저거를 그 상황에서 말하냐. 개띨띨하고 오방한 새끼. 저 새끼 아들이 왕이 됐었어도 망했겠다. 스켈리게는. 꼬라지 보니까.
We're just in time.
They've already started.
Weren't long ago, we gave King Bran back to the sea. Today, our mourning ends. Today, by the grace of the gods and the clans, a new ruler takes the crown. Let us swear.
오, 세리스가 됐네. 여왕이네, 여왕. 일단 스켈리게는 이제 이 왕국은 나에게 엄청난 호감을 가지는 그런 왕국이 됐겠다. 이제.
I know some would see another in my place. I thank those who stood
약간
at my
말투도
side.
바뀌었는데 지금.
Here, beneath the sacred oak, I pledge to be a good queen to the ones and the others. I want peace and prosperity to reign in Skellige. And I count on you to help me fulfill that dream.
세리스. 저거 대머리 새끼 루고스인가? 지 아들 죽었죠 아까. 야, 여왕이 된 세리스랑 대화 한번 해볼까? 얘가 오빠네. 일단 얄미려 소감.
So. Anyway you cut it, I was bested by a wench.
Not just any wench.
Aye, true. Suppose if it had to be so, glad it was Ceres.
그래, 네 여동생인데. 그리고 내 생각에 오빠가 여동생 말을 듣는 게 더 잘 풀릴 것 같아, 이 나라는.
Not even a little proud
오빠는
of her.
너무 앞뒤가 막혔어.
A bit, aye. She's the blood of me blood, bone of me bone. But don't tell her I said so. Liable to puff out her chest. Which would do her good now I think of it. We showed Lugos. That's most important. Did you see that rage grip him? I thought he'd burst.
Yeah, surprised to see him in that much of a huff, actually.
Our clans have been butting heads, chests, bellies forever. It's the lay of the land.
그래도 나름 받아들이네. 내가 또 얄마르도 한번 구해줬으니까 사실 맞죠? 거인족 앞에서.
Congratulations. They'll make a great queen.
Thank you. Wouldn't be here if it weren't for you.
내가 만들어줬지.
What's the new queen of Skellige planning?
To listen, learn, and listen again. Then we'll see.
Good plan.
I must unite the clans. I'd rather avoid war, but if Nilfgaard aims to attack, we must repel them together.
Drummond folk might be a problem. I saw Lugos during the ceremony, furious to say the
그래 아까
least.
대머리 루고스 맞네.
There's always
화나가지고
been strife
가던
between
거.
our clans, but I must try and talk to him. Just might bring him around.
그래 대화로 설득하려는 거 보니까 내가 잘 밀어준 것 같다.
Keep my fingers crossed. Farewell.
그리고 크레치.
Looks to me you're near bursting with pride.
If only you knew, Wolf. Tell me, what other Jarl can boast children like mine? Shame their mother didn't live to see this.
Ceres will make a good queen. Maybe she can finally unite the clans.
Let's hope. And if not, she'll always have me and Yalma. If the need arises, we'll take up arms for her. Telling you, Geralt, since you and Yalma defeated the ice giant together, I see you as one of our own.
I got the look of the
거인
Skellige.
이야기 들었네.
Got the heart of an uncrate.
야, 내 자랑 내가 잡은 걸로 소문 내길 잘했네. 씨.
The massacre during the feast. Know anything new?
Thanks to you and Ceres, we know who's responsible. It's enough for me.
Not gonna try to capture the berserkers.
You are but tools, Wolf. I'd rather sever the hand that wields the sword than melt
그렇지
great
밑에
steel.
윗대가리가 잘못된 거지. 밑에 애들이 시키는 대로 했을 뿐이지 맞지?
Your daughter. First woman to rule Skellige.
She'll be a good queen. Knows what she wants.
Yeah. So what does she want?
Unite all of Skellige's clans. A difficult task. No one has ever managed it. But Ceres is
세리스도
stubborn.
고집은 강하지만
Long term then. Think she'll succeed?
She's got a
융통성은
powerful
있어.
ally. Me.
막 세리스가 막 계획 같은 거 세워가지고 막 애기 가져왔는데 내가 내 멋대로 거절했는데 딱히 내한테 질책하거나 그러진 않았어. 내 의견을 존중해 주더라고.
Drink to me. Drink to my health.
나를 위해 내 건강을 위해 to me, for me.
You can't win them all.
네네. 크레치 식구들 다 대화해봤고
Greetings.
또 뭐 네임드 있는 애 없나?
A weak lass.
축제네 아주.
Nilfgaard strikes. She'll hide her tail between her legs.
야 뭔가 내 손으로 대통령 만든 기분이다. 내 손으로 이 왕국의 대통령을 만들어낸 기분이다. 난리 났네.
Fancy the ballad of good King Rustbeard or the saga of the first
잠깐만 스켈리게 캐스트 다 깼나?
I know you're.
일단은 기분 좋게 여기서 끄도록 하겠습니다. 저장. 자, 오늘은 여기까지 뿅.